My presentation is on Mount Vesuvius. The tectonic settings I found were formed by the African plate under the Euro-Asian plate. Results in magma rising and erupting as lava and ash. The location is in Naples, southern Italy. Proximity to Pompeii and Herculaneum. History is it's approximately 7,000 years old. Only active volcano on the European mainland. Over 50 eruptions since 7980. There's two peaks. The older one is the Mount Soma, and the younger one is the Grand Cono. Some cool historic events and eruptions that I came across was the 7980 eruption. This was the most famous one that devastated the Roman cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum under a thick layer of ashes, pumice, and mud. It killed an estimate of 16,000 people and preserved the city in a state of near perfection in centuries. The only surviving eyewitness account of the eruption was written by Plingy the Younger. I can't remember who he was, but he observed the event from a safe distance and described it as a massive cloud of smoke and debris. The next eruption was in 1631. This was the first major eruption since that 7980, that huge one. It destroyed many villages, killed about 4,000 people. Then there was one in 1906 eruption. This was interesting. It was the most powerful eruption in the 20th century, and it lasted for 10 days. It damaged around the city of Naples, and it affected the Summer Olympics of 1908. It was originally planned to be held in Rome, but they had to relocate it in London due to the volcano. I thought that was pretty crazy. And then the latest one was 1944. Is the last eruption. It occurred during the World War II and affected Allied forces stationed in the area. It destroyed villages all over. So it also damaged several aircrafts and military equipment, and it killed about 26 people. This is the one in the 1780, the impacts on human. I don't know if anyone's been over there to Pompeii. They have the whole museum, and you can actually see the ashes, petrified kind of people. It's really crazy, and it's really humbling to be over there and see it. You can just sense and feel just all the trauma that everything happened. It challenged a lot of religious and and a lot of beliefs of the societies. Precautions and predictions. I thought this was pretty cool. Current is the Italian government. They have a protection plan, evacuation. So the red is needing to be moved out. You need to be out of there when the alarm goes off within 72 hours. It's kind of, that's the hot spot point. And then they also have an evacuation plan with how to, like the railroads, the trains, the buses, cars, ferries. They have the plan. The little diagram I have on the bottom right has exit plans of how to take trains or buses, cars, how to leave and evacuate the area in the red, the city. I thought that was really neat. Predictions. The last major eruption was in 1944, which is kind of fairly recent, I would say. Warning signs of potential pressure buildup. They have different researches. Magna resistant time, so it's 500. So they think about in 500 to 1500 years. And the eruption possibly within the next few hundred years. So I think they just test a lot of the pressure buildup, the gases, depending on factors, water, gas, yeah. They're just closely monitoring it, which I think that nowadays they have a lot more technology that way. Yeah, thanks for listening.